From ancient times on, the man began to create marvels through his one-of-a-kind creative ability. When we look around, we see numerous man-made marvels that demonstrate the spirit and artistic ability of man. The following is a list of the world's top 10 most amazing man-made wonders. This video encompasses both ancient and modern marvels created by the greatest man of all time. If you're new here, kindly hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new video. Let's get started without any further ado. Number 10. The Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Angkor Wat is one of Cambodia's most important religious and UNESCO World Heritage Sites. King Khmer of Cambodia commissioned the construction of this stunning holy site in 1150. The presence of the Angkor Wat temple and a slew of other historic landmarks in this region make it a top tourist destination in Cambodia. This temple, which belongs to the Hindus before becoming Buddhist, is still in use by Buddhists. Angkor Wat facts you didn't know. City Temple, a complex spanning 400 square kilometers, was built here, with awe-inspiring wall carvings featuring 3,000 heavenly nymphs. Sandstones were used to build the entire Angkor Wat temple. Not only that, large-scale murals depicting scenes from the Ramayana and Mahabharata decorate the inner walls. Number 9. The Taj Mahal in India. The most recognizable and significant structures in India is frequently included in lists of the 7 wonders of the world. White marbles were used in the construction of this stunning monument. Shah Jahan commissioned the construction of the Taj Mahal as a memorial to his late wife Mumtaz Mahal. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it took 22 years for this beautiful monument to be completed. Taj Mahal facts that will astound you. The Taj Mahal was built using hybrid of Islam, Indian and Persian architectural styles. The Taj Mahal also appears in a variety of hues throughout the day. Each side of the Taj Mahal is the same. In the Taj Mahal, you can find a treasure trove of gems, beautiful gardens that surround the property, and it's all spread over 17 acres. With no doubt among the coolest place to be. Number 8. Bagan, Myanmar's man-made wonder. Bagan served as the capital of the Kingdom of Pagan for 4 centuries. The kingdom was the first to unite all of Myanmar's regions into a single state. The Mandalay region of Burma is home to this ancient city, and the Bagan Plains 10,000 Buddhist temples and pagodas. Even though only 2,200 of the 10,000 structures remain, the ruins of the rest can still be found. The Kingdom of Pagan was at its height of power during the construction of many of these temples and pagodas and monasteries in the 11th and 13th centuries. Tourists from all over the world flock to Bagan Archaeological Zone to see these marvels. Number 7. Rio de Janeiro Christ the Redeemer statue in Brazil. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil is home to a man-made wonder, Christ the Redeemer. The statue of Christ the Redeemer was built in France and shipped to Rio de Janeiro in 1931 when it was completed. The 4,000-ton concrete statue stands 98 feet tall. Here are some interesting facts about Christ the Redeemer. It's the world's 5th largest Jesus statue. Statue's left and right arms are pointing in opposite directions towards north and south respectively. This statue was built with stones imported from Sweden after completing the construction of Christ the Redeemer's crown of thorns. The Jewish carpenter who had been hired to build it converted to Catholicism. Interesting, right? Number 6. Easter Island. On Easter Island, one of the most isolated places on the planet, you'll find the world's famous Moai statues. From 1250 to 1500 AD, Polynesian colonizers off the island carved the statues. As well as representing departed ancestors, the Moai were revered for their ability to represent powerful current or past chiefs. It took 75 tons of stone to build the largest Moai, called Paro, which stood nearly 10 meters, that's 33 feet high. The statues were still standing when Europeans first arrived on the island, but many of them were demolished during clan wars later in the island's history. About 50 Moai have been re-erected on Easter Island or in museums around the world in the last few decades. So, think you've seen it all? More amazing ones lie ahead. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Number 5. Machu Picchu in Peru, Inca, wonder of the world. Machu Picchu is thought to have been built around 1450 for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. The estate's design follows the natural contours of the peak on which it stands. A central square is surrounded by a ring of about 200 buildings. Between the Spanish conquest and 1911, when American historian Hiram Bingham rediscovered the site and brought it to the attention of the world, the estate was abandoned for only a century. As a tourist attraction, it has become quite popular. Many of the buildings on the estate have been restored to show visitors how they were originally constructed. For now, the government is attempting to protect this historic site while relying on the income generated by tourists to maintain it. Number 4. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is the longest human-built structure in the world, built by King Qin Shi Huang some 2,000 years ago. The 8,851-kilometer long Great Wall of China was built with stones, bricks, and wood, and these are the primary building materials. Here are some facts about the Great Wall of China. The construction of this wall, which has since become the world's longest cemetery, claimed the lives of more than 1 million people. Also the World Heritage Site by UNESCO, the Great Wall of China was not built in a single piece, but rather in sections over time. Visitors can now enter the section of the wall closest to Beijing, which is also the most secure. Lastly, the Great Wall of China varies in height from one section to the next. Number 3. Teotihuacan, Mexico. The ancient city of Teotihuacan, located in Mexico, is one of the largest in the world and one of the world's greatest man-made wonders. The magnificent structures found here will endure. The base area of the Teotihuacan Pyramid of the Sun is the same as that of the Giza Pyramid. Rubble and house bricks were also used to build the ancient pyramids of Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan Pyramid of Sun is the second largest pyramid in the world after the Pyramid of Giza. Teotihuacan contains the texts of Maya and Zapatos. Archaeologists have found mica in nearly all the Teotihuacan buildings. In addition to serving as temples to the sun and moon gods, these ancient pyramids gained religious significance. Mysterious sphere systems have been unearthed, but their purpose is not yet clear to everyone up to date. Can't wait for it to be disclosed though. Number 2. The Colosseum, Italy's man-made wonder. If you've never heard of a Colosseum before, picture a fight between gladiators. Gladiatorial contests and other public spectacles have long been held at the Colosseum in the heart of Rome. It's been over 1,000 years since a real gladiator last towed the line, but thanks to numerous film and television adaptations, the character is still well known even today. The Flavian Amphitheater, so named after the emperors who built it, was another name for the Colosseum, which had a capacity of 50,000 to 80,000 people. The games held to celebrate its completion in 80 AD were enormous. During these events, more than 9,000 wild animals were shot and killed for sport. After the arena was converted to a church in the early 450s, gladiators no longer fought there. Instead, they hunted animals in the sands. It has served as a place of worship, a workshop, a community center, and even a quarry over the years. As a result, it's become Rome's most popular tourist attraction. Number 1. The Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. Ancient Egypt's Giza necropolis is widely considered to be the world's most important archaeological site. Khufu, his son Khafre, and his grandson Menkaure all contributed to the construction of the Giza pyramids. To this day, it is the only surviving structure from Egypt's 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Great Pyramid. The 20-year construction period, which ended around 2560 BC, required the use of 2 million stone blocks. Although Khafre's pyramid appears to be larger because it was built at a higher altitude, this pyramid is the tallest in Egypt, at 139 meters, that's 455 feet. And that's all for today, folks. Let us know in the comments section if you found this video interesting, and if you did, then please like it and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on another amazing video from us. Until next time!